Straight off from Sea King Stadium in beautiful Palos, Verdes, California, it's Mustangs Football 2008. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chris Lee, alongside, as always, with Jeremy Sadowski, and we are here to bring you exciting league action as your Maricosta Mustangs take on the Palos Verdes Sea Kings. In what is a key league matchup for really both teams, but certainly primarily for the Mustangs, having started off this young league season 1-0, this could be huge for the Mustangs in terms of league championship. Jeremy, talk to me about this game and what implications this may have on the rest of the season.
Well, Chris, like you mentioned, the Mustangs are 1-0 in league, as well as these Palos Verdes Sea Kings are also 1-0. And you have Peninsula 1-0 in league with Redondo, Lusinger, and West Torrance coming up 0-1. So whoever wins this game, Chris, I believe will be in the driver's seat as far as the league championship is concerned.
Of course, last week the Mustangs looked good both offensively and defensively. Nice to see if they can put out that same unified effort tonight against Palos Verdes, the Sea Kings. Jeremy, what can you tell me quickly about the Sea Kings, and what can we expect to see from them tonight?
Well, Chris, one advantage Palos Verdes has, as well as Peninsula High School, is that they play all their home games during the day, which sort of throws off the other team's schedule. As far as, being a former athlete, you get into a rhythm as far as, you eat at the same time. And when you play these two schools, it throws it off. But we'll find out what will happen after this break.
And welcome back. We are just about set for the opening kick. Mustangs will be kicking off. PV will start this game off with the opening possession. And a good return straight up the middle of the field. Palos Verdes will take over at the 31-yard line, 1st and 10. First down, straight drop back. PV looking to throw right away. Oh, QB run. Nice coverage by the Mustangs secondary. Palos Verdes quarterback really had nowhere to go on the play. He was forced to scramble, did pick up some nice yardage, but will be 2nd and 5. Mustangs defensive shift. It's a rollout left. And nice job by Matt Williams with a big time tackle. He got his grappling hooks on PV's quarterback and would not let go. In fact, PV's quarterback is still down on the ground. Legal hit. Nothing malicious at all, just a good, strong, physical tackle.
Chris, I believe I saw Jake Jomini come in on that tackle too, because I saw the quarterback start off going one way and then ended up going another way.
Well, PV is now going to shift their offensive leaders to number 11, which is Scotty Trudowski, their backup quarterback. Let's see what Scotty can do here. They go to the air, and on the 3rd down play, it's incomplete. Nice coverage out there by number 2 for the Mustangs. Of course, that's Rico Wright.
PV's quarterback, Scotty Trudowski, His brother, Andrew, was the starter here last season and the season before, so that's a familiar name.
4th down punting now. Ooh, Mustangs almost had a piece of that, but meantime on the nice return. Finally tackled out of bounds. Nice job there. That's, of course, number 6 for the Mustangs. As always, returning kicks, Michael Tam. Michael, the senior, does a great job on punt return, and you'll see them out there on kick return occasionally as well. So, nice special teams work by Michael Tam. 2 receivers set. It's a handoff. Mustangs start this game on the ground. It's a straight run right up the middle. Lopeman with the carry. Gets to just about midfield. 2nd down now. Lopeman again with the carry. Fighting his way forward. Gets to, let's see where they're going to spot him. Just past the 40. That should be enough for Mustangs 1st down. Now it's play action. DeMarco looking middle, throws middle. That looks like that's Miller time. In fact, it is Mike Miller. Nice reception. Mustangs starting off quickly here on offense. 2 runs and a play action pass. Double receivers to DeMarco's left. Mustangs keep it on the ground. It's a run straight up the middle. 3-yard run. 2nd down for the Mustangs now. 2nd and 7. DeMarco, he's rolling left. He's throwing left. And oh, just incomplete. He had Tam along the sidelines, but almost connecting. That's going to bring up a 3rd down for the Mustangs. Again, we're here in the opening quarter. Score is knotted at 0s apiece. This is the Mustangs' opening offensive possession. DeMarco went chalk and almost bobbles that one. Breaks a couple tackles. He is in trouble. And he finally is knocked down. Looked like he tried to run his way through that one. That's probably a little bit of age and inexperience there. Probably would have been better just to throw that one away, but Mustangs get a nice punt by Williams. Almost keep it out of the end zone. Good effort out there by the punt team. However, that will be a touchback. PV will get the ball 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Mustangs lining up. A little 4-3 action right there. And nice run up the middle. Good tackle by Tam, the safety, coming up. Chris Joe also involved on that hit.
Where do you want me to go?
It's a straight drop back. It's play action. Rolling left, throwing left. And incomplete. Chalowski with a incomplete pass on 2nd down brings up a 3rd down situation now. 3rd and long for the Sea Kings. Let's see what the Mustangs D can do here on 3rd down. And it's an end around, stopped and read nicely by the Mustangs D. Great job, the number 45 for the Mustangs, of course, that's Morgan Reese with the big time hit. Morgan did a great job of keeping his position, was not fooled at all, and forces the 4th down punt. It's a high, deep kick that will bounce and finally be down at the 30-yard line. Mustangs will take over for their 2nd offensive possession of the game in a 0-0 contest here in the opening quarter. First down run. Went for about 4 on the play. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 6 for the Mustangs. And off straight up the middle. That looks like and is Tavai. Of course, J.R. Tavai, I already mentioned him quite a few times already. This contest, the sophomore fullback and defensive player, is having a huge impact already on this Mustang team. DeMarco, the quarterback, hands off. Straight up the middle is the run, and thrown backwards finally. Mustangs stopped on 3rd down. Neither team really able to establish much of anything so far offensively in this contest. Good snap. And that was blocked. And PV's going to get that one in for a touchdown. What a wild turn of events. Neither offense able to do much, so PV special teams decided they were going to take things into action. Point after attempt is no good. Let's see how that plays a factor in the rest of this contest. Particularly with 2 tough teams like this, that could be a major impact. Let's see. Meantime, Mustangs offense looking to get right back on the field and get some momentum going their direction. That ball bounces out of bounds. That will be a penalty against PV. Mustangs will get the ball in great field position now.
That play takes precedence over the other one. That play never happens.
They will, of course, kick off, but moving that ball backwards should really help the Mustangs get a nice return. And they decide to run a reverse on this return. They have some open air, and finally brought down, but Rico Wright gets out to the 36-yard line. Nice return by the Mustangs. Let's see if that good field position pays off. First and 10 Mustangs. DeMarco with the handoff. Loman with the big burst of speed. Gets about 12 on the play. That's going to bring up a first down for the Mustangs.
Yeah, Chris Lotman ran so hard he ran right out of his shoe. He'll be back right after this play.
Let's see the Mustangs. They decided to keep it on the ground. That's Morgan Reese with the carry. Morgan here and there starting to get some more carries as this season progresses. Of course, if anything, that'll be a great training ground as Morgan gets ready for next season, as well as if anything happens to Chris Lotman. Lockwood tailback now. Mustangs, a lot of talented youngsters out there in the backfield. Mustangs get about 4 on the carry. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and short. DeMarco, 3-back set, hands off. Play is stopped. Looked like that one was going to work for some nice yardage. However, penalty flag was thrown. And a timeout by the defense. Maybe PV's coaching staff had a little sense of what was about to happen there. as they got lucky with that timeout call. Meantime, Mustangs now on third. And it's a handoff to Mustangs, and that's a first down. Looks like that's Lopeman back in the game. Got his shoes back on just in time to get the Mustangs a first down. First and 10 now. Little backfield shift. 3-back formation still. Let's play action now. Mustangs go to the air. Oh, they have a man. Oh, none. Had the space, but just couldn't hold on. That's going to bring up a second down now for the Mustangs. Of course, we are still here in the opening quarter. 6-0 is the score of this contest. Mustangs trail. DeMarco on the draw play to Loman. Oh, Loman breaks a couple tackles, and he's finally brought down at the 15. Big time run for Chris Loman. Mustangs offense finally getting a nice drive here. Let's see if they can cap it off with the touchdown. Meantime, it's first and 10 from the 15. DeMarco with the handoff. Notman breaks a couple tackles, finally brought down at the 10. It's going to bring up a second down now for the Mustangs. Three-back formation, and it's a QB keeper that continues to work all the way down. That may be in. Let's see if we can get the call here. Just shy, boy. DeMarco almost got in. This time he keeps it himself in. He does get in. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Yeah, Chris, that QB keeper was really effective on this drive. Reminded me of A.C. Santani back in our Pop Warner days when he would just dominate the middle of the field with the QB keeper.
And fans, that comment was Bob Fish approved. Mustangs look like couldn't tell if they decided to go for two or if that was just a botched play. Either way, it did not work. 2-point conversion fails. The score is tied at 6. Of course, considering PV failing on their point after attempt, I'd like to think that the coaching staff would have just gone for one, but either way, it results in a tied game, 6-6 here in the opening quarter. Palos Verdes set to take over the 20-yard line. And a flag is thrown. Let's see what the call is. And it's against PV. The Sea Kings will be moving back. Here comes the first down and 15 play now. And the Sea Kings keep it on the ground. They do get a nice run out of it. Tam involved in that tackle, the safety. Second down play now. High back formation. It's a handoff to the tailback, who is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Nice job by the Mustangs team to really get some penetration. It looked like Tavai as well as Morgan Reese on the blitz. And Matt Williams all involved on that play. third down situation now for the Sea Kings. And that will do it for this quarter. Fans. And welcome back, fans, as we are ready for the start of the second quarter. This game is tied at 6-6. Of course, we have your Mustangs from Maricosta High School in Manhattan Beach, California, against the Palos Verdes Sea Kings.
Yeah, Chris, remember when we were talking earlier this season about how one's record might not reflect their talents? Palos Verdes went 0 for 5 during the preseason and opened up last week with a 1-0 record in league play.
And so far, tied for the Mustangs in this game as well. They start off on the ground. Played it nicely by the Mustangs. Of course, number 33, Kellen Lockwood, involved on that big tackle, forcing a fourth down situation. And it's a QB keeper straight up the middle. I don't know if they got it. Let's see where that spot is. But the Mustangs did a great job of plugging that middle. Matt Williams involved as well as Kellen Lockwood. And even the officials not too sure about this one. They are calling for the chains.
Yeah, Chris, not only did the Mustangs and Palos Verdes have a rough start to their season, but you and I also had a rough start in our fantasy football league, and both teams are now right on playoff contention. So it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Just a second, he's getting a shot.
That's also very true with pasta. And, oh, that is close. It looks like it's short. Let's get the official word. The official not wanting to make that official call. And, no! Gives them a first. I don't know. I could have swore I saw some space in between that ball and that change here.
Yeah, I thought it was half a spaghetti length short, but the official didn't see it the same way.
That was one noodle enough on that lasagna, as that gave them a first. Now on first down, they get a half-yard run. So they've gotten about half a yard in the last two plays combined. It's going to be a third down situation. I'm sorry, on second down, that's a run straight up the middle. TV gets, maybe two on the play. It's going to bring up a third down now. Third and long for the Sea Kings. It's a handoff. And that did not get it done. Number 72, Jordan Tavai. The older of the two Mustang Tavais here comes up with a big tackle on third down. That's going to force a fourth down punting situation. Of course, this game is notched at 6s apiece. Here in the second quarter now, Mustangs looking to go back on offense. Tam trying to break it loose, but just can't turn the corner. Either way, the Mustangs will take over here at the 30-yard line, 1st and 10.
Yeah, Chris, these Tavais have been dominating all season. You got Jordan and JR, and they'll be dominating for the seasons to come, as you know, Jordan's a junior and JR is a sophomore. So there's good things in the future for these Mustangs on defense.
After the penalty, Mustangs will take over now at the 20-yard line. Start off on the ground, and not going anywhere is Chris Logan. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 11 for the Mustangs. Let's see what the Mustangs do here on 2nd down. Keep it on the ground again, and this time get nice yardage. Lopen again.
There was DeMarco on the QB keeper. It reminded me of Jeff Diusa running the option back in the day. Great run by Kyle DeMarco.
Mustangs try to keep it on the ground, but PV does stop it. That looked like that was number 2, Rico Wright with that carry. It's going to bring up a 4th down situation now for the Mustangs. And that one, looks like that one PV got a little piece of that punt there. That one was tipped. PV now starting off with great field position. Start off on the ground, get about 7 on the play. Chris Joe involved on that hit. And that time, that one is the other Tavai, JR Tavai. Great tackle. That's going to force a 3rd and long now for PV. That's a big tackle. As hopefully that gives some momentum right back to the Mustangs. Certainly puts them in a good position to here on 3rd down. Score is notched at 6 apiece here in the 2nd quarter. Pitch right. Mustangs have it read well, and now that is stopped for a loss. Chris Joe read that play beautifully. Was right there for the tackle. A flag is down. Let's see this call. And it's against PV. Of course, the Mustangs will decline the penalty and force the 4th down.
I filmed you guys before because those stupid nets are more on this end. But they're shaky. It's a shaky shot. It's a limitation.
PV elects to go for it. Play action. Look in middle and touchdown just over the outstretched hands of Rico Wright. PV gets a touchdown on 4th down.
And they barely make the extra point. There was less than a foot to spare on that one. Mustangs with the rush almost got a piece of it, but Palos Verdes was able to kick it through.
High kick, returnable. Mustangs fake the reverse this time. Tam elects to keep it and gets his way out to the 30-yard line. It's been a rather popular starting field position for the Mustangs tonight. DeMarco on the handoff. And straight up the middle is Chris Loatman. Powerful run for Loatman. Steps out of the game as Morgan Reese comes in now on second down. Let's see what DeMarco does. One back formation, and it's play action, and two men in the same area. Looked like a little miscommunication there as Weibel and number 8 for the Mustangs, Mike Miller, both ended up in the same area. That one falls incomplete. Let's see what the Mustangs can do here now on third down. Marco, he's looking middle, throws middle on a jump pass, and that is caught for a Mustangs first down by Mike Miller. Great job by DeMarco to avoid the rush, see Miller in the middle of the field, and do whatever he had to do to get him the ball, as well as a good job by Miller to just simply make that catch. Knew he had first down yardage and simply settle for that and go to the ground rather than create a turnover. Double receiver set for the Mustangs. And it's play action again. Mustangs looking deep, going deep. And it's incomplete, going for none, but none was covered pretty well by PV. That's going to bring up a second down situation now. High back formation, and it's a draw straight up the middle. Nice run by the Mustangs' Chris Loatman. Does get good yardage on the play, got about 6 on the play. It's going to bring up a third and short now for the Mustangs. Mustangs are very dangerous on these third and short situations. With the backlight like Loatman in the backfield, they certainly have the ability to run it, and with DeMarco, they can play action. Or run it with the QB keeper as DeMarco looks like he's going for here, and he does, and he gets the first down.
Yeah, Chris, like you were saying on that play action rollout, Palos Verdes has to stay back in coverage, but you can never underestimate the power of Kyle DeMarco, as he just is a bull when he starts running.
First and 10, it's a run to Lockwood. And Kellen Lockwood with a nice run. Finally brought down. That looks like that may be enough for Mustangs first. In fact, it is. Big time run by Kellen Lockwood as the Mustangs are using all 3 tailbacks this evening. DeMarco with the handoff now to his fullback this time. That was, of course, J.R. Tavai on offense this time. Going to bring up a second down and long, second and about 8 for the Mustangs. Of course, again, we are here in the second quarter. The score is notched at 6-6. 6-13 after that last touchdown by PV. Mustangs trying to tie it back up. Complete pass. Just shy of the first. It's going to bring up a third and short. Again, DeMarco on the rollout. This time he throws. And it's incomplete. Fourth down situation now for the Mustangs. Mustangs decide to go for it. And it's a handoff to Loatman. It's going to be close. And that's a first down. Timeout on the field as the Mustangs did get that first. First and 10 Mustangs. Again, second quarter. Mustangs trail 13-6. I formation. Straight drop back to Marco. Looking middle. And knocked loose. Had his big tight end, Mike Miller, right in the middle of the field. That would have been down to the 2-yard line. But that one is popped loose. Nice play by the defense of the Sea Kings.
Go up and talk to the teacher there.
Mustangs on the ground. Oh, that's a big time run. Lockwood with another nice carry. Timeout Mustangs as we are getting towards the end of this second quarter here. Mustangs have a first down situation after a big time run by Kellen Lockwood. Coaching staff trying to get them ready for what should be the final couple plays here of this half. DeMarco with the man in motion. Drops straight back. He's looking right, he throws right. And incomplete. 19 seconds left to go here in the first half. Second down situation now for the Mustangs. Again, like I said, 19 seconds left, so I'm going to assume the Mustangs will keep it in the air. Marco went shotgun. And no, they decide to run it on the ground on the end around. That was, of course, Michael Tam, number 6. Timeout on the field. Mustangs figured they had that one more timeout, so might as well get one more attempt on the ground. See if they can catch BB off guard. DeMarco, fade to the corner of the end zone, and touchdown Mustangs! Big time score for the Mustangs, getting themselves right back into this game, tying it up at 13 apiece.
Yeah, Chris, with the extra point, that ties it up at 13 apiece. This is a whole brand new ball game as it's all tied up here at the end of the second quarter. 8 seconds left.
And PV basically downs it with 4 seconds left. They will take over. They'll have one shot, but most likely will just take a knee. In fact, they do. That will end this second quarter. Fans, an exciting contest about to happen as this game is tied at 13 apiece. We'll be right back after halftime for the second half.
I didn't expect to be in.
That was in 1996. And then what happened in 2001? Crashed into it.
And welcome back as we get ready to start this third quarter here, as this game is notched at 13 apiece. An exciting first half saw PV go up twice. In fact, Mustangs came back both times to tie it. First, PV went up 6-0. Mustangs tied it at 6. Then PV went up 13-6, and Mustangs, thanks to a late touchdown right before halftime, with only 8 seconds left to go in the first half. In fact, Mustangs tied it at 13 apiece, which is right where we sit. Now, Jeremy, tell me what you think about that first half, and what can the Mustangs do to pull out the victory?
Well, Chris, this Mustang team has to continually dominate on defense. As you remember, the Sea Kings scored on a punt block for a touchdown and on a fourth down play. So you minus those two plays, this Mustang team is leading 13-0. But you can't minus those plays. The Sea Kings put up those points. Now it's up to the Mustangs to respond and hopefully outscore them here in the second half.
Mustangs will start off with the ball first. That's Tam on the return. Working his way, has some open space on the left-hand side, really worked his blockers well. Got to about the 34-yard line, and the Mustangs will take over first and 10. Kyle DeMarco, the junior quarterback, leads this offense here in the second half. Let's see what he can get going. Again, a big contest for both teams here early in league, as the Mustangs open with Lockwood on the first carry. Get some positive yards. It's going to bring up second down now. And that one bounces loose. And turnover to PV. Handoff now to PV. And BJ Fafita involved on that tackle. Nice job to maintain his position. Second down and about 6 for PV. And not fooled at all on the play action with Tobias. He ran his blocker over. Incomplete, third down now. And it's a draw play, draw right. And Mustangs stop it. It's going to be close. Let's see where they spot that ball. That one was on the sideline. Pee-wee on the run. Straight up the middle. Oh, nice job by the Mustangs D. However, that did just get enough for the first. That was close, though. I thought the Mustangs stopped it myself, but meantime, that looks like that's Lockwood again coming in from the linebacker spot to get a nice tackle. Maybe a 1-yard loss. Second down and 11. It looked like Bob Fish enjoying this game along the sidelines. Of course, Bob Fish, legendary instructor slash coach slash athletic director at Maricosta. We'll be telling you plenty of Bob Fish stories along this season.
Don't forget, and former counselor, too, at Maricosta. So Bob Fish has seen it all. Let's see if these Mustangs can pull it off.
Peavy on the sweep right. Again, the Mustangs read it well. Palos Verdes is not getting many yards at all. They're just piecing enough together to piece a little bit of a drive together. The Sea Kings now. It's a pass play, and oh, Mustangs read it. That goes for nothing. That is the Mustangs number 45, Morgan Reese. The talented junior Reese read that play well and comes up with a huge third down tackle, forcing a big fourth down now for Palos Verdes. TV goes to the air. It's tight coverage and it's knocked down. Great job. Rico right with the coverage, knocking that ball down. Played it beautifully. Mustangs will take over now. First and 10.
Come on, guys.
Mustangs keep it on the ground. It's Lockwood again with the carry. Lockwood getting some nice action here in this contest.
Right side. Not number 20.
Of course, Lockwood, 6'2", 195-pound junior. Good height, good strength. As that call goes against the Mustangs, so that run is coming back. But Lockwood certainly a talent we should expect to see on both sides of the field in the next 2 seasons for the Mustangs. Mustangs now replaying first down.
It's first and 19.
Quarterback DeMarco under center. One back formation, throws left out of it. Completes. And that looked like that is number 19 for the Mustangs. Of course, that's Kyle Nunn with the reception. Mustangs trying to get the ball in Nunn's hands. He has breakaway talent, as we've been seeing all season long, waiting to explode tonight, hopefully, for the Mustangs. Meantime, now play action. Mustangs going deep. And that one's intercepted. 2 straight turnovers on 2 straight possessions for the Mustangs. First a fumble, now an interception. PV will take over deep into the Mustangs territory. And on first down, it's a sweep right. Nice blocking, may have been a holding. Let's see if they call it. In fact, there is a flag on the play. Kellen Lockwood as at the linebacker spot trying to track the runner, but looked like he was held to me. Let's see if that's what the officials are calling here. And in fact it is. So that play is coming back. It's going to bring up a repeat of first down now for PV. First and 18.
This is the right side, picks up 8 yards. It'll be second down and 12.
They get, about 5 on the play. It's going to bring up a second and long for Palos Verdes. And this one is blown dead, most likely offsides or motion against the offense. And in fact, that is the call. Repeat of second down. Second and approximately 20. Let's see what Palos Verdes does. They're in shotgun. Good snap. PV going to the air, going left, and it's intercepted by Rico Wright. Rico a little banged up on the play, but comes up with the big-time interception. Huge turnover, much needed by the Mustangs. Let's see if they can reward Rico by getting something into the end zone here on offense. Best way to reward a defensive player is to turn back around and give him an offensive touchdown. Marco, second down play, 2nd and 8. It's looked like it was option right. DeMarco decided to keep it, got nice yardage.
44, Joe Walker.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and short for the Mustangs. Oh no, they got it. Nice spot, generous spot there. Finally, I thought we've gotten the couple pretty bad spots, but finally we get an accurate spot and get the first down.
Just like they did during the whole
Eye back formation. And uh-oh, that one is loose again. PV again capitalizes on now 3 straight Mustang turnovers, putting the defense in a very precarious situation. Let's see if they can respond. PV on the rollout. It's complete, but stopped quickly. Nice job by the Mustangs. T. Kellen Lockwood with the eventual tackle. Second down situation now for PV. And it's a handoff. And oh, that's going nowhere. Chris Joe right in the middle of that pack, as well as number 86, Jake Jomini. 3rd down now, 3rd and goal. Oh, the ball's loose. Mustangs quick to pounce on that. That's number 44, J.R. Tavai. PV did recover, but JR was right there to make sure that that was all they did. Meantime, Palos Verdes, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Field goal is good. 16-3 now. PV leads here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, Chris, like you mentioned, the Mustangs gave up 3 turnovers here so far in the second half, deep in their own territory. But to only give up 3 points and to be trailing by 3, that shows you how good the Mustangs defense has been. As we see Rico Wright with a nice return up the right-hand side, and the Mustangs will take over on offense.
So here late in the 3rd quarter, Mustangs now find themselves trailing again for the 3rd time this contest. Let's see if they can come back again for the 3rd time this contest. Third down situation. And DeMarco on the scramble. Oh, barely gets that one loose. Looks like they're going to call that one incomplete, and the Mustangs will punt. This one's returnable. And PV cuts it upfield, gets about 8-yard return on the play. Weibel and Tavai involved on that tackle. Here at the end of the 3rd. PV keeps it on the ground, gets maybe a yard. 2nd down situation coming up now. Second and 9. and see what PV elects to do here. This should be the last play, and a flag is thrown. And that is the end of the third quarter. PV will start this contest leading 16-13 as we get ready for the fourth and final quarter. And welcome back to the fourth and final quarter. PV leads this contest 16-13. Of course, the Mustangs have been trailing this contest. This is now the third time they've trailed. The two previous times, they've come back to tie this game up. So Mustangs hoping to do at least that, if not take the lead for the first time, one more time tonight. Of course, there was a flag at the end of the third quarter. Officials are working out the logistics of that call here to start the fourth. And we are set to go. PV starts off with a sweep right, but it's a halfback pass where he was looking to throw. Now he goes back, and he is sacked for a big-time loss. PV's halfback had some room on the right-hand side, but decided to cut it back to the middle of the field where the Mustang D was waiting for him. Just like that play there, Mustangs number 79, Mike Freeman with the tackle, forcing a fourth down punting situation. And this one's returnable. That's Tam, and finally knocked out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. Mustangs will take over, first and 10, trailing by 3. DeMarco with the handoff, and tackled after about a 2-yard gain is number 45, Morgan Reese. Second down and 8 for the Mustangs. We are here in the fourth and final quarter. The Maricosta Mustangs of Manhattan Beach taking on the Palos Verdes Sea Kings. Play action, and that one is thrown dead. Officials with a penalty on the play. It was going to be second and 8. Now, after the penalty on the defense, it's going to bring up a second and 3 for the Mustangs. And see if the Mustangs can capitalize. And it's play action. Mustangs trying to see if they can get something downfield. They throw downfield, and nice coverage. Tam, the intended target in the middle of the field, but PV had a blanket coverage downfield. Incomplete third down now for the Mustangs. DeMarco on a key third down, and it's a handoff straight up the middle. That may be enough. Let's see. It was Kellen Lockwood with the carry. And that's a Mustangs first. Lockwood with some big carries tonight for the Mustangs. Picks up a big one there. And another flag is thrown.
Illegal procedure against Maricosta. That's a 5 yard.
This time that one's against the Mustangs. That will move them back 5. Bringing up a first and 15 now. 3 back formation. And it goes to the fullback. That is J.R. Tavai with a big leaping run, pounding his way forward. Going to bring up a second and short. He made up a lot of those lost yards on that carry right there. Mustangs doing quite a few different plays here, having a nice play selection out of this 3 running back formation. This time they ran a counter play to the right. PV not fooled, however. 3rd down now for the Mustangs. DeMarco in shotgun. He's looking right. He throws right. It's complete right, but only for about 2 yards. That will not be enough. That was complete to Kyle Nunn, but good coverage. Just brings up 4th down now. DeMarco, he's looking left. He's throwing left. He's throwing deep left. He has a man, and it's good for a touchdown. Kyle Nunn goes from the right side of the field to the left side on this play and scores the Mustangs touchdown.
Yeah, Chris, the Mustangs returned the favor. Remember earlier on in the contest, Palos Verdes scored on a 4th down play with a long touchdown pass, and now the Mustangs return the favor on 4th down with a long touchdown pass. Kyle to Kyle, touchdown Mustangs.
And great job by the Mustangs team to get the tackle on the return. Kellen Lockwood involved in that, as well as BJ Fafita. Nice job. Arsenio Castanelos involved as well. Of course, part of what really helped set up that Mustangs touchdown was Kyle Nunn on the 3rd down play, ran about a 1 yard out for the catch, and then now on 4th down comes back instead of this short play like the previous, goes long, runs the streak, and is wide open for the score. Nice play calling by the coaching staff of the Mustangs to help set up that long touchdown by Nunn. Meantime, on the running back screen, the Mustangs read it really well. Lockwood involved on that play. Matt Williams involved on that play. Michael Tam involved on that play. And Chris Joe as well.
Chris, I thought you were involved on that play too.
PV now in a big situation. Oh, that one's tipped. Almost intercepted. Actually, probably lucky for PV that was tipped. Otherwise, I think the Mustangs would have had an interception on the play. Either way, it works for a huge 3rd down knockdown, forcing PV to punt. Mustangs now taking over in a great field position and a chance to ice this game. First and 10 Mustangs. DeMarco with the handoff. And breaking tackles. That's Lockwood again with another big carry. Straight up the gut of the defense. First and 10 Mustangs. Of course, we are here in the 4th quarter. Mustangs now lead this contest 20-16. Tam in motion. And it's a handoff. This time it looks like that's Rico Ride for another Mustangs first down. 14-yard gain by Rico Wright to keep those chains moving, and more importantly, keep the possession on the side of the Mustangs and let that clock continue to tick. DeMarco now, and the handoff again. This time, the Sea Kings read it well. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 11 for the Mustangs. And it's another handoff to the big fullback, number 44, J.R. Kavai. We've been seeing a lot of the sophomores so far tonight, and fans expect to see him more and more as each game progresses. Very talented young man. Mustangs run that one right up the middle again. It's going to bring up a third down situation.
Measure it again! Measure it! That's a bad spot.
And QB keeper. Big pile. Looks like that may be enough. And in fact, it is first down Mustangs. It's a handoff. Again, Kellen Lockwood. Kellen Lockwood getting the bulk of the carries here in the second half. Hope Loman is not injured. Although Lockwood's been running pretty hard for the Mustangs here, picking up some big first downs. That one went for about 2. And it's Lockwood again on the left-hand side. Stopped just about the line of scrimmage, maybe got about a yard on the play. Fourth down for the Mustangs. And it's a handoff again. Oh, this time it's play action. And it's in the air, and oh, just dropped. First and 10, QB taking over on downs. Oh, that's a bad snap. That one's on the ground. Ball is, of course, incomplete. Going to bring up a second down now for PV. We are here right towards the end of this fourth and final quarter. Mustangs leading 20-16. Trying to hold on here. PV goes to the air. It's complete for a short gain. Third down play now, and that one's batted down, incomplete. Mustangs D getting pumped. This is a big time play. PV on the draw. And that one works to about the 32-yard line. That should be enough for a first. PV on the running back screen. And that one just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Tavai as well as Jackson Morrow involved, and that is a final. Mustangs win this contest 20-16. Jeremy, a hard-fought contest by the Mustangs. Again, as I mentioned earlier, they trailed at 3 separate points in this contest, twice coming back to tie it, and finally coming back to take over and lead this contest with the eventual game winner. What did you think of tonight's contest?
Well, Chris, like I've been saying all year, it doesn't matter where you start, but how you finish. And the Mustangs, like you said, were down 3 times this contest, but fought back each time and then fought back and finally took the lead in the end of the game, 20-16. Next week we have Peninsula at home, as well as the following week we have Lusinger at home, and then finish off the season at Redondo. So this Mustang team is definitely in the driver's seat as we go on in league play.
Thanks for tuning in, fans. Again, the Mustangs win this contest 20-16. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.